Good morning. I'm Theresa Shaw, and I thank you for joining me for devotions this morning. Well, we're going to continue on with our looking at ways to have a pure heart. So today we will focus on 1 Chronicles 28:9. The author is Barbara Bush. 1 Chronicles 28, first verse through the 10th verse. We want to focus again on our pure heart, which leads to a holy life. And if our hearts are pure, the rest of our lives will be pure also. We will be humble, not only in our actions, but also in our thoughts. Our contentment will be exhibited in our speech, as well as felt in our inner desires. Our compassion will not only be godly in the deeds themselves, but also in the motives behind the acts. Our diligence in detail will be mirrored by the care we take of the hidden places of our hearts. We do have hidden places, those places where we don't want to go. Those places that we've hidden secrets and kept them for years, our thoughts we've kept to ourselves. These are all hidden places. Our diligence in detail will be mirrored by the care we take of these hidden places of our hearts. The wisdom that we offer others will be lived out in our relationships with the members of our own families. The world is just full of troubled people, people with so much hurt, turmoil, and sin beneath the thin veneer of their lives that they spread chaos and pain wherever they go. I know you've seen these people. We have them in our family. We know people, some of our friends, and it's always, if they show up, there's chaos, or they're always bringing something back that is very painful and hurtful to others. Well, the women of godly character stands in contrast. A balm to the wounds of the world and a source of strength and encouragement to all who come her way. She knows that the Lord searches every heart and understands every motive behind the thought. That comes from 1 Chronicles 28:9. But she is not afraid, for she trusts not in her own holiness, but in the Lord, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. And that's Philippians 1st chapter, 6th verse. As we go along our way, let us continue to pray that God will help us through our hidden places within our heart, that He will help us to truly forgive. You know, have you ever heard people say, I forgive you, but I won't forget? Well, that's kind of like the same. So let's go to God and ask Him how He can help us to have a pure heart in order to have a holy life. I'm Theresa Shaw. I look forward to hearing and talking to you next week through our devotions.